Ladies and gentlemen, it's good to see all of you today. Shalom, shalom. All right, we're going to go over a few things about these Western nations so that you can see they're very much tied together in their racism. And we already know this, you know, but there's a few things that you might not have seen or picked up over the years. But I'm going to show you a few things. And some of you may be aware of this, some of you may not. But you'll see how easy it is that they're in lockstep with each other. See, there's a reason why these Ukrainians can come on the air and be racist, and this media doesn't do anything to stop them. They'll just let them go on and on and on, running their mouth and say or do absolutely nothing. So let's just take a look at a few things. I hope everybody is doing well. This is not going to be long, but it is something long overdue. And I think we all need to face reality. A war is coming. Make no mistake about it. Those Russians are taking over all kinds of Ukrainian cities. And I was just reading before I came over here, over a million have fled the country. But if you listen to the US media, oh, they're small, but they're bearing arms and they're fighting. It ain't like that. A lot of them people are running for their lives. And this is over just a few days. Over a million have fled out of there already. But if you listen to US media, they're just cheering these people on and just straight up lying about the reality of what's going on. And, and they're estimating, and they said they're still trying to put the numbers out of how many have been killed, and they're estimating it around 2,000. And this is just in a few days. So this has not been that long at all. But there are a lot of casualties. So let me go ahead and share my screen and I will get into what I'm showing you. And to my brothers and sisters that are in the military, I want y'all to think long and hard about who and what you choose to defend. None of these folks in this Western world are worth even a quarter of an inch of your blood. And as far as I'm concerned, they're not worth it. We have endured so much over these 500 years. There's no era we can look back to and it was really good for us on a racial level. And if you think it's going to be any different during a war, you better think again. They'll just get your ass over there and be even more racist as you're out there fighting for your life. That's all that will happen at the end of the day. So let me share my screen and I'm going to get into what I need to show you. Please give me a 1 if you can see the screen. Please give me a 1. Thank you. All right. Okay. All right, let me start from the beginning. I got so much I have to show y'all. All right. Now, we've been talking about a statement that Putin made. He said that these Ukrainians are a bunch of Nazis, but I'm telling you, if there is a Western nation and that Western nation looks like those Ukrainians, you got Nazis. It's not just there. This is a This first one that I'm about to show you is a still shot from a video that was taken by the Daily Mail over in Afghanistan in 2018. This is the Australian military flying around a Nazi flag on their vehicle over there in Afghanistan. This was 2018. So you can't even say, oh, that was a long time ago. This stuff is recent. Okay. It's not like the Australians have gone out of their way to treat the Aborigines respectfully. We know what they're like to those folks. But you're going to see there's a pattern here. Okay. So this is out in Afghanistan 2018. So this next one I'm going to show you is Finland. I would look at this flag. This was the Finland's Air Force flag for 102 years. They used this flag with a swastika from 1918 until 2020 when they got called out on it. It was a lot of backlash when people saw their military flag. This was their U.S. Air Force flag. So don't tell me these nations don't all have something in common. They all do. All right. So the next one that I'm going to show you, this is the military flag of Ukraine. You know, the people that America is now sending an additional $10 billion to. Go look it up. Congress is in the works of sending an additional $10 billion. This is their military flag for Ukraine. It's called, this is a modified neo-Nazi wolf's hook. That is the name of the flag. This is their flag. They're not trying to hide who and what they are. They're putting it right in their military flag. But they got these folks all over American TV boo-hooing and talking about blonde hair and blue-eyed people are dying every day and we're civilized. We're civilized. Now you know why. This is their nation's flag, a neo-Nazi flag. That's what this is. If you don't believe it, look it up. Just type in Ukrainian military flag and it will tell you it is a modified neo-Nazi wolf's hook. That's the emblem on the flag. You know, Putin did say they're nothing but a bunch of neo-Nazis. He's right. But then on the other hand, don't get all gleeful about that because Russians don't like us either. They don't like us. Now, this next flag that I'm going to show you, this was taken when Russia first invaded Ukraine. They said this flag is all over the country over there in the Ukraine. This flag right here. They said it's everywhere. But should we be feeling sorry for these people? Okay, I want y'all, my brothers and sisters in the military, just understand this war is going to jump off. And look at what they're going to have you over there defending. Just take a good look. All right. So the next one, this is the US. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get this back on track, okay? Hold on. Cuz I ain't done yet. So, they can do their little trickeries, but we're back. All right. Let me go back before this one. Okay. This right here, this next one is the US military over in Afghanistan. Look at this picture that they took over in Afghanistan. But see, we know what you mofos are. You done bared your ass for 500 years. We know what you are, despite the fact that you try to always seem like you're not like this, you're something else. But there's a reason why neo-Nazis are in your military and in your police force too. And it's been going on for centuries now. You're fine with these kind of people being in your military and on your police force and in your sheriff's department and your COs up in the prison. See, you're fine with this. You never had an issue with it either. So last but not least, and this is like the icing on the cake. Ladies and gentlemen, this building belongs to the US Navy. Take a good look at this building. What does it look like? It's a damn swastika. This is the US Navy Coronado building in San Diego, California. This building was built in the late 1960s and it's still actively used by the US Navy to this very day. Okay. So don't tell me these folks aren't in lockstep with each other. They most certainly are. And they know what this building is. It's right there in San Diego. And nobody has occupied this building other than the US Navy. Does it seem like these folks aren't like that? But they'll get in your face and tell you this. And see, the fact that I'm showing you this stuff, oh, she don't like white people. You know why they're saying that? Because they don't have nothing else to fight with. This is right here in the US and hidden right in plain sight. I'm sure people probably go past this building and don't realize, an aerial shot of it is a damn swastika. If you're in the military, just be careful going over in these Western nation countries because at the end of the day, these mofos are all the same. They are. And next thing you know, you'll be in a situation where you're fighting for America and you're actually fighting both sides, the races that you're in the military with and the races that you're trying to help that ain't even worth a damn. These people ain't worth none of our blood. They're not. They're not worth it. And we got too many in the military, and you don't even realize the military itself have no shame about their racist history. These folks never wanted us in the military in the first place. So give them their wish. When they start trying to send people over there, don't go. Look at what you're defending. Seriously, look at what you're defending. And unfortunately, we got some people that are so brainwashed. Even if you show them all of this, they probably would still feel sorry for those folks over there. They would still, oh, I still feel bad for what Russia's doing to them. Oh, I feel bad. I don't. I don't. We got people here in the US that can use some protecting. Those people don't need our protection. Let their own. They're surrounded by all kinds of European countries that can go in there and give them a hand. And those folks look just like them. You know, but see, the media in this country, the reason why they won't stop these people is because America is in lockstep with those folks. I'm going to show you an article I read this morning. Joe Biden in Congress is getting ready to push another $10 billion over to the Ukraine. They're getting ready to send our tax money, ladies and gentlemen. That's our money too. And they're getting ready to send it to them. Hold on one second. I'm going to pull up the article. And Biden is sure in a giving mood when the folks look just like him. He seems to be in a very giving mood, y'all. he just can't give enough money away. Hold on. I'm going to share my screen so you can see this article. He already sent billions. He just can't send enough money. All right, check this out, y'all. This just came out. This is the Wall Street Journal. Look at the title. Biden administration seeks 10 billion for Ukraine. So this is in addition to what they already sent. And right now, Congress is trying to get the bill together to push this money over there. But if you say the word reparations, they want to argue you down that there's no money for it. And look at how fast they're getting this money together in days. Okay, days. They're sending them another $10 billion in aid, in addition to the billions they already sent a few days ago. Biden wants more money sent to them. But if you get in front of Biden and say the word reparations, he don't have a dime. He's not in a giving mood when it comes down to us. he don't want to give squat. Okay? Never forget, y'all, this money also comes from the Black community as well. My Hebrew brothers and sisters that have been working their asses off in this country every single day. Oh, no. Zen Green 7, no study, no committees, no meetings, no live streams, no nothing. Just send them the money. Get it over there. Get it over there fast. Okay, and that just came out today that they're trying to push through another $10 billion for Ukraine. No, they're all raised like that. That's why, if you notice, every single one of them that have gotten airtime here in America all sound exactly the same. We're civilized. We're not like Northern Africans and those people in Afghanistan. We're civilized. That's why they all sound exactly the same, because they're raised like that. Oh, Putin's over there kicking their ass. I heard he's got more than one city now. He got a couple of them cities over there. But see, what did they say in the beginning? Oh, these people are holding up. They're holding their own. Oh, they're putting in a good fight. Oh, it's not easy for Putin to take them down and blah, 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 right? Go out there and look at those articles today. They're not talking like that. And go and look at how many of them are fleeing within days, over 1 million. Them people are getting their asses the hell up on out of there. That's what they're really doing. Mhm. Mhm. But see, gone are the days, and we should start really thinking like this. Gone are the days that we should be backing and supporting people that refer to us as monkeys, apes, niggas, okay? Why would you want to go out and fight on somebody like that behalf? And that's what they think of you. Nah, we need to really start changing the way we think and feel. Number two, we don't start wars. We haven't started one single war in all the centuries we have been colonized by these folks. We haven't started one damn war. But it's us always out on the front line shedding our blood. If anything, you should be saying, no, not this time. Oh, not this time. It's going to be a different story this time around. Yeah, yeah. But, just keep your eye on this because they're not getting Putin out of there without a war. These sanctions are not pulling him out of there. They'd have been talking about sanctions now for days now. Do you see that man even flinching? And he won't. There ain't no damn sanction that's going to pull that man out of that territory. He's going to stay right in there and do what he planned on doing. They're not going to have a choice if they want him out but to go in and have physical combat. And trust me, it's coming. It's coming. And they're going to have the audacity to believe we should be part of it too. Watch. Watch. And no, they have a long legacy of treating us like crap. Go out there and look at some of the videos they got. Oh, we need to unite. Oh, we need to come together. Oh, we just need to just stop all this fighting and just come together. I guess they must be talking to each other. Okay, I know they ain't talking to me. They must be talking to each other. Well, I feel for those Africans. Now, I heard they made it out of there finally, and I did see the long ass line they were in, talking about some of them were in line for 6 days. That's just outrageous. But see, if anything, the African nations, when they heard that there may be war in the region, I don't know why they didn't get planes in there to get their people out. They had to hear the same news that everyone heard all over this globe before Putin went in there. I don't know. All you had to do was go in there and get those folks out. And I don't know why they didn't do it. Send the planes, get your people out. But all this whining about, oh, go to Romania and go there. Why don't you just get planes in there and get your people out? And I mean, my question is, how the hell did you live in a country with all them damn swastikas up all over the damn place? You had to do one hell of a job ignoring all of that stuff. Well, I'm no, I'm not in solidarity with no one that was not in solidarity with me and my people all this time. But they're going to tell you, oh, we need to put all of that aside and just come together. Because I've heard several of them say it on videos. We need to put it aside. I ain't putting nothing aside. If my people are still suffering every day and still enduring these neo-Nazi cops and everybody out here, then no, I'm not putting nothing aside. The hell with that. Yeah, well, since Biden want to send them another $10 billion and the only ones they're concerned about are blonde hair and blue-eyed, then gather the blonde hair and blue-eyed Americans and send them over there to fight, since that's all the Ukrainians seem to like. Send them over there. Mm-hmm. But trust me, when it comes down to race, all of these Western nations are in lockstep with each other. They are. They put themselves first and the hell with everybody else. Okay? They got their militaries over there with swastikas on their flags and have no shame over it either. But that's what you're supposed to go in there and defend. My brothers and sisters, that's what you're supposed to go and defend. Man, I tell you what, you better do some real soul searching before you go into a place like that. You know, even when you go back to World War II, our brothers were over there not only fighting the white American soldiers that didn't want them there, they were fighting the Nazis too. So you're literally the black men had to fight two wars, racism and the Nazis. Okay. No, that is not a situation you want to be in again. And yes, history does repeat itself, but that doesn't mean you have to go along. You know, no, Dexter McGowan, apparently Joe Biden is sending our reparations to the Ukrainian people. That's where your reparations is going. That's why you don't have reparations. He's giving all the money to them right now. But if you walk up to him right now and say reparations, he would stand there and give you a boatload of excuses. These people are not citizens here. They have not worked here. They did not build up America. They didn't do none of them things, but they're getting all of our money. And trust me, some of those Ukrainians, I'm telling you, before the end of the year, America's going to be flying some of them in here. You watch. You watch. You're going to see plane after plane full of them coming into America to live. You watch. That's exactly what's going to happen. And they'll be doing just what they're doing today, putting them on TV, listening to one sad story after the next. Oh my goodness, I had to flee with nothing but the clothes on my back. The Russians were closing. I had to leave. Oh, we had to leave. We didn't have a home anymore. Russia bombed out our houses. So, welcome to America. Watch. Just give it some time. You're going to see them all flying over here to live. And they're going to have plenty of money and plenty of loans and grants to give them to start businesses over here and everything. You got that right. Up next. And I pulled myself up by my bootstraps. There you go. Why don't you tell them that? They love running around telling everybody else that. Why don't you tell these folks that? Those Ukrainians, tell them to pull themselves up by the bootstraps. What's the problem? Mhm. I mean, these folks, as far as I'm concerned, they have stolen our tax money, and they sure have been using it for everything except for us. It's been used for every damn thing under the sun except for the people that's been paying into it. Mhm. That's why I stay off of mainstream news. As far as I'm concerned, they don't have no info that I'm interested in. If I wanna look at a story, I know how to pull it up and check it out myself. I don't need their help and don't want it. Don't butts don't tell the truth anyway. But yeah, y'all check out that building in San Diego that the US Navy is occupying, and it's in the shape of a swastika. I mean, these folks ain't fooling nobody. That, like I said, it's just proof they're all in lockstep with each other at the end of the day. There when there's a time of trouble, they gonna look out for each other and the hell with everybody else. And while they're doing that, they're usurping all of our money that we have paid in taxes in this country. So, y'all, that's all I wanted to show you. I'm so glad you all came. I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I did say that I would talk about fertilizer. I'm going to set up a live stream on Saturday and we will go over fertilizing your garden. Okay. And, as the topics come in, we'll talk. If this one extends into a war, we'll be talking about that as well. But just know America want us to put a pair of blinders on, and we're supposed to sit around and act like we ain't seeing the racism that's coming from these folks. We're supposed to just sit around and be a bunch of ignorant fools. So y'all, please enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are. And until we come back again, may the Most High keep his strongest hedge of protection around each and every one of you. Shalom, family.